Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. In the last part, which was part 100, I've finished the Mystic Square slash UFO part of the game. Now we're going to move on to the last arc of the last arc. I don't have a choice on my formation here. Between this part and the last part, I did some skill shenanigans, don't really remember what, but I also fully upgraded Marissa and Reimu's attack stats, so they will hit hard yes. But without further ado, the last beginning of an arc took forever, so I imagine this one will too. Margadroid residence. Dear Mom and Yumiko, are you doing well? Can't believe it's already been a week since we met in Makai. Nothing in particular has been happening, so you could say things have calmed down. Trying to live each day to the fullest, I want to be able to look back on my life without regret. Speaking of which, today some friends came over too. Oh, so we're your friends? Hey, stop reading over my shoulder. Yeah, stop it, Ellie. Just let her write her letter. Why does Blondie get to ignore us when we came all this way just to hang out with her? Back me up, Notori, aren't you bored? No one's even talking. Nah, doing my own research. Why don't you stop bugging people and try reading a book or something? It's boring at home when Yuka's not around, but I guess coming to visit you was a mistake, Blondie. That'd be a little more convincing if your mouth wasn't stuffed with cookies. So neither of you two have seen Yuka recently either. I heard from Medi that she hasn't seen Yuka since she said farewell back in the flower field. Yeah, we're already used to that though. I wonder what she's up to now. Anyway, it looked like you were writing a letter to Shinky, right, Blondie? You're already homesick, you can always just go visit her, you know. You're right, but while I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss her. Mom told me that she'd always be watching over me from afar. I want to respect that by doing as much as I can on my own. Pretty amazing, Alice, but if that's the promise you made with Shinky. Huh? Sounds like someone's here. You're right, I'm not expecting anyone. Maybe it's some fairy prank. On the other hand, it could be someone who got lost in the forest. Hello? We're here! The Mom! It's Shinky. Wow, so this is your house, Alice. It's lovely. So many dolls, and you have all these adorable decorations. I see your tastes haven't changed since you were a child, but it's certainly a well-kept house. I take it you won't mind if I bring in our luggage, Alice. Oh, wait, what are you two doing here? I guess it's too soon to say it's been a while. Oh my, you have company. Hello there. What's going on? You never told me you'd be coming. Did we surprise you? Then it went just as planned. I worked all night to clear up my schedule for this, you know. I don't mind, but didn't you say you'd watch over me from afar? Well, there were very complicated reasons for this. You mean you missed her, right? That's half of it. The other half is that she wanted to say hello to Lady Byakuran. So we're half right, at least. That reminds me, everyone's talking about Byakuran these days, even on the mountain. About how she's going to bring humans and yokai together. Yes, exactly. She's even remodeled the temple when Sho used to live for that. How would you know that? Don't you live in Makai? Oh, because we're, pen pals. We've kept in touch since she left. And she asked me if I'd like to come visit. Heh. So as soon as you read that, you dropped everything and came here. Wow. So that's what happened. In that case, let me show you the way to Byakuran's temple. You two don't know your way around Getsokyo yet, after all. Thank you. We were planning to stay for 2 or 3 days. So we need a place to stay, but I'm a little anxious about the human village, so... You were planning to stay here from the beginning, weren't you? Well, it's a little cramped, but make yourself at home. Thank goodness, Lady Shinky. Shall I take in the rest of our luggage, then? First, I'll need to clear that desk over there. Oh, is that a letter? It appears so, and it's addressed to us. Wow, that makes me so happy. I've been keeping all your letters, you know. I keep them in stasis with magic. Hey, do you remember that scarf you knit me when you were little, Alice? I still have it, and... So stop. We can reminisce about this sort of thing later. I knew she was cheerful, but she's almost as annoying as us. I think even I'm no match for that. Look how well she controls the mood. But hey, that's the warm and fuzzy nature of family, I think. Anyway, why don't we all show you around Gensokyo with Alice after a little break? Really? Thanks, I think I'd like that. Hakure residence. So this was in this morning's Bun Bun Maru newspaper. Let's see here. Shocking! Mysterious priest runs Yokai Temple. Exclusive interview with the head monk. What will this new faction bring to Gensokyo? Wow, you got the whole front page. Yes, I thought it would be rude to turn down her interview, but I certainly never expect to be included in a feature like that. Well, a temple that accepts yokai is practically unheard of. I imagine it'll be the talk of the town for a while to come. Aku said that she wanted to cover this too. She even invited me to host a discussion. As a local yokai expert. Didn't Joe start holding Buddhist services at her old temple too? Yeah, and thanks to that we've been popular with both humans and yokai. As a novice who's yet to achieve enlightenment, the response has been a truly humbling experience. Humbling? You're right, your massive popularity is all the proof you need. And we can't let our religion fall behind either now, can we, Reimu? Don't care. If you want to go around advertising or whatever, then knock yourself out. But... Meow? What? I get bringing Marasa and Atrin, but what's with a crowd of weirdos? Hey, that's rude. I'm not a weirdo. Bogosh has been hanging around the temple lately. Not that any of the stoochers have robbed off on her. Hey, it's not like I joined the temple. I'm just here. I'm just there for the humans. Just by being there, my chances of surprising someone has gone way up. Wait, up. Just so you know, Miss Koishi is different. She was personally invited by the priest. Invited? Why? Koishi has the power to act entirely from her unconscious mind, but if you think about it, that's one of the deepest goals of Buddhism. I thought I'd like to get a better grasp on the characteristics of the species, to better serve on our own training. Huh? What about her sister, then? Satori was invited too, but she said it didn't suit her. She told me I could do what I want. She's always been one to overthink everything. But frankly, anyone who just joins the temple without thinking is crazy, if you ask me. Aren't you always there yourself? I'm different. As a great yokai, I've got the duty to make sure she isn't an enemy to yokai. Oh, but if you join the temple anyway, wouldn't it have been better to join as a priest? Let me finish. As you can see, it's been quite lively at Myoran Temple, but this is just the beginning of our efforts to bring equality to both human and... Oh? Hey, Rainbow! Well, you got a real crowd here. Oh, Kane, and Moko too. What's the occasion? Some urgent came up that I want to speak with you about. And with Kaneko and Byakuren here, that saves us some time. Something urgent? Had a bad feeling about this? Don't tell me something happened in the village. Unfortunately, yes. Black sheep yokai have been sighted in the village. What? This dramatic music. How many times does that happen in this game? Changes to this particular moment. Particular music track. Black sheep yokai, those are Meko's familiars, right? Is that true, Kane? It is. I haven't seen them myself, but I've heard directly from villagers who have. There's no doubt. It's not just one or two either. People have been seeing them all over the place. Gotcha. If we got all these sightings happening at once, that can't be a coincidence. So they're up to something. Excuse me, what's this about sheep? Oh yeah, we really got to tell you about this, Idri. There's this group that's been causing trouble for a while now. And one of them is this black sheep yokai familiars. They've been quiet lately, but it looks like they're finally showing themselves. I see. So this is the village, alright? If you're attacking like before, then. That's the strange part. They don't seem to be doing anything. Huh? According to the humans who saw them, they're just sitting quietly in the shadows. And as soon as they realize they've been spotted, they vanish. It is strange. I mean, we know they've been planning something. But even if they haven't done anything yet, we can't just ignore the problem. Why, I thought we should go around letting everyone know. Gosh, if we can give you a hand with that. Heck, we might even spot some sheep on the way. Yeah, first we'll need to see them for ourselves so we can... Something the matter, Reimu? Looks like we won't need to go looking for them after all. Get out here. I know you're there. I'm a sheep. That's a sheep? It's them! Chapter 69. Fantastic. Ill Omen. In 10 minutes I was able to start. How about that? Hey Raymo, was that? Yeah, it ran over there. So many sheep beeps. Speak of the devil. So it wasn't just a village, they've even infiltrated the shrine. Shoot first, ask questions later. Right. Palace's right hand. Buddhist yokai, and priest. Alright, I can't even change their starting positions, so let's just... here we go. So these are the yokai you were just discussing. I'm not seeing mecha around anywhere. We shouldn't let our guards down, but this might be a good chance to get a feel for how they fight. Stay observant and take them down cleanly. Clear the map within 5 turns. Wow, that's a start to a new arc that might actually go by pretty quickly. How about that? Do you have anything new, Byakuran? I swear, you have a cut-in. But, like, what move is it? I tried Superhuman and it didn't show one, did it? I don't remember. No, I do not remember at all. Well, if there's gonna be nothing but a bunch of these sheep guys, and I don't think there's a boss, might be extremely quick. Don't these guys have the power to drain your power or something? I think I might have remembered that. Have I showed all of Koishi's attacks? I've definitely showed these two. Have I shown Super Ego? I don't remember. Beep beep. Sheep sheep. It's silly to target me. Now why don't you come quietly? Right behind you, Koichi. No, not over there. Oh, it's this one. Come back to me. Might end up using Koichi as a thumbnail again. I think she'll be tied with Oku, but... No, actually no, she'll have the most thumbnails in the series. I think she already has, actually. Because if you count her hand in that one part, the other part, no, she has 5 so far. I included her again to be 6. Of course that hit. At least that one missed. I wonder, what are you all up to? It's just a familiar, it's not gonna know anything. But if we can speak to them, why shouldn't we be able to ascertain the motives? Speak to it, huh? Like you did with those monsters in Honkai? Not happening. If they're anything like my familiars, they don't think at all. Or they don't think on their own. Trying to pull something stupid like that again will just create an opening they can pounce on. An opening, Yet, for that matter, you're way too trusting. Plenty of the yokai joining your temple have ulterior motives, you know. For someone who hates Byakuran so much, you should watch his out for her. Yeah, maybe she could work on her language, but that's new being nice. It's like Hidri's made it clear she's not an enemy. She's got to know her true character after living in the same temple. You should follow her lead too, Warren. Come listen to a sermon sometime. What? Why me? Come on, I've seen that look in your eye when you come to the temple and see the graves. Yeah, I wasn't planning on stealing a corpse or anything. I was just here to pick you up, Miss Koichi. Can't we just leave it at that? We are in the middle of a battle. Although I'm a little worried that all of your reckless behavior might start to disillusion Byakuran. Oh no, this just shows how comfortable the yokai are in their exultation of life. Protecting the peace and freedom is exactly why we must fight. And there you have it. No need to hold back on these jumps. Byakurin, can you do something cool? Can you do something cool, Byakurin? No. No, you can't. Getting killed. It is March 16th. It's been close to 5 months since this game came out. And I started playing it. And I am still playing it. Many things have happened in the world since that time. Especially recently. Doo-doo-doo. This map seems like it's almost over, but you know how these types of maps normally go. Be a sudden surge of enemies and then a reinforcement group. That's what normally happens in these types of maps, right? How many maps have we done at the shrine, by the way? I think I just skipped dialogue. Fuck, what was the backlog button? I did all that because I skipped ... Fantastic. They aren't running or anything, but it's a little creepy how they're just staring at us. Yes, they also don't appear to have any particular goal here. Maybe they're just attacking in response to our own Danmaku. Who cares? We still need to exterminate them. I'm Unzon. What's the matter, Mr. Nudo? Someone incredibly powerful is approaching. Their presence is familiar. Is this magic what I think it is? I finally found you, Byakurin. Thank goodness. So this is the Hakare Shrine. The path just kept going and going. I was starting to think we'd gotten lost. That's because when we told you it was east, you started heading toward the sunset. Again, I went to the right, and east is right. Well, that was rough. I've never seen anyone go exactly the wrong way so confidently. Mom isn't so great at directions. Aren't you Shinky terrible at everything but creation and magic? Shinky and Yumiko, what are you two doing here? Hello, Reimu. I heard Byakurin was opening up a temple, so I came to say hello. When we visited the temple on the mountain, they told us you'd come to the shrine. Oh, I'm sorry. We must have just missed each other. I'd never imagined you'd be here so soon. Oh, there's no need to apologize. On reflection, we may have been a bit hasty ourselves. More importantly, what's going on here? Oh, I see Meko's sheep minions have finally shown up. What happened, Marissa? Long story short, they were hiding at the shrine. But not just the shrine, I hear they've been seen in the village too. Oh, why are you that serious? That about sums it up. Sorry, we can explain the details later. Oh my, it seems we picked quite the time to visit. My apologies, you must have traveled so far. Do you mind waiting until we settle this matter? Of course I mind. A friend's in trouble, then we're helping out. That's all right with you, right, Yumiko? Indeed, there's no reason to hesitate in a situation like this. That said, maybe it would be wise to refrain from any especially showy uses of magic. I know, I'm both a mother and a god after all. You're not gonna give me like 10 more enemies to deal with? To balance with the fact that you just gave me a bunch of new allies. No? Okay, well I guess the map's almost over then. Alright, this is Shinky. She really powerful, but she also doesn't move very much. Press the button you're not supposed to press. And now Shinky could not do anything that turn. Seems Meko finally made a move. Are things okay? Didn't they say something happened in the village too? Don't care what they throw at us. We can't let them do as they please to Wog and Sokyo. My, Alice, how dependable you sound. Perhaps you don't need any offers of protection from us. You know, you do. Seem a little different lately, Alice. It's like you're more centered or something. I'm my mother's daughter, after all. I can't just let myself be protected forever. Right, someday I'll be the one protecting her. Mom's the one who gave me the confidence to think that. Now we're just playing Alice's theme. Even though I didn't attack with attack animations on. Let's do that automatically. What's with the... What's with that? Gonna go look at that. Hey, there's always something new in that lake, right? Let's move this direction. I'd like Shinky to kind of just handle everything over here, you know? Gospel of the Demoness! So these fluffy things are Alice's enemies. I don't know where they come from, but they appear to be familiar level yokai. They can be cannon fodder, but please be careful regardless. I could say the same to you, Yumiko. Don't push yourself to the breaking point. A tag team of Shinky and Yumiko, huh? That kind of seems like overkill for these little guys. I'm delighted to fight alongside you regardless, Lady Shinky. Likewise, Byakuran, I hope we can continue to be good friends. It's all the more reason to get this settled quickly. I am still a god, you know. It's my turn to attack. Twill be as you ask, Lady Shinky. The benediction of Makai's god, yes. Words. Be upon all living creatures. Come, everyone. Devil's origination. Whoopsies. What should I do? I won't stay on the back foot forever. Preparations are complete, Lady Shinky. All that has to be born shall be, and so life continues its eternal, unbroken chain. From nothingness to infinity. Woolguard / Pierce. Sephirotic VM. Do I deliver it to you? Many words on that thing. There's nothing to worry about. You know what? Just... you ignore these guys. I want Shinky to kill everything. You have a spirit that gives you power. There we go. Now give up. I distract them. Alice will have an easier time. Don't kill them, Notori. I was thinking, yeah, Minotauri might kill them instantly, but probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Yes, probably not. Anima Ray, what does that look like? It's my turn to attack. Will be as you ask, Lady Shinky. Light. You know, Yumeko didn't kill them instantly, so I assume Notori wouldn't, forgetting that, yeah, Notori is kind of fully upgraded. Hard to remember that sometimes with how much it doesn't feel like it, but she is. So yeah, she can kill a sheep with a counterattack. Or enhanced assist attack, whatever the thing's called. I mean, I've already shown this attack, right? That's the attack that I used for the thumbnail of the last part. So, yeah, I've shown all your stuff, Shinky, so just defend. Well, you know what, you can kill this one, sure. Beep, 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 beep. Sheep, 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 sheep. I can't exactly let you win, can I? If you're prepared, then here I come. Can you hear this prayer? This attack animation is like a minute and a half. Something like that. Then to all those who live in this world. Your monetary repose. Your pain, your suffering. Entrust them to me. And now, rest. Still can't end it this turn. Alright, Notori. No. And that's... This pond is just a hot spring now, huh? Can you release that turtle you used to ride on here, Rainbow? Pretty much. Sometimes I stop by to check up on him. Wonder where he is and what he's up to these days. Finally. I sense a presence. Is someone here? You finally found me! Ah, Genji, I've been watching everything you've done, Master. I know that in my absence you've gained many companions and resolved many incidents. But you're not the only one who's mastered the art of flying in combat. As an old man, I thought I should stay retired and let you handle things on your own, but I suppose... Never mind, I was just imagining it. Huh? You can't hear me? Maybe that's for the best. I'm just a relic of a forgotten era. Showing up like this was but a whim of fate. I will always support my master from the shadows. There you go. Flying turtle of old paradise. Discover Genji of the pond. Yeah, Genji's like an item. You can use him. Why can Reimu not hear him? I don't know. But you can't. Going to use this move. Going to use it. It's a thumbnail. It's not using Shinky. 2 times in a row. Oh, the bonus condition was to defeat this in 5 turns. I missed that. Whatever. Bonus conditions literally don't fucking matter anymore. Now that I've fully upgraded Natori. I got full power mode. I got full power mode. Cool, Ellis. Cool. You're prepared to fight, I trust. Show you a flawless performance. Our show begins. Let's dance, Shanghai. Act 1. Act 2. Dance, alright. Act 3. Finale. I'll leave the final scene to you. There we go. I got my thumbnail. That's all of them. Yes, I don't see any more of them in hiding. Thank you very much for helping us, both of you. Oh, no need to thank us. We're just here to... Oh no, what happened to that bouquet we brought to congratulate her? Was it ruined in the fight? I made sure to set it aside. Don't worry. Thank goodness, just what I'd expect from you, Yumiko. She's like a completely different person in battle. She's so composed while fighting and so... not at other times. But, well, I sure am glad she's on our side. That aside, do you suppose you could explain what's going on here? Yeah, what's happening? This is all so sudden. Good idea. We should probably give ourselves a chance to cool down after the fight, though. Let's go take a seat in the shrine. Like, if I get more bonus conditions, I could technically upgrade a different unit more. Like, does it really bother? 'Cause I'm not to be like at most, even if I get the rest of them, it'd be like at most like 3. We got rid of the familiars, but Mako herself never showed up, eh? What did that sheep? Where did that sheep even come from? I'm not sure what it was, but something was definitely off about them compared to what we've seen before. So, what exactly happened before we got here? I could tell that those sheep have been causing trouble for Alice, but that's about it. I don't know much about this either. Would you mind explaining? Well, this will be a good chance for us to summarize everything that's happened so far. Those black sheep yokai are familiar as someone who's been hostile toward us. Sheep yokai called Meko, and her master is a yokai named Makura Muatari. So, Meko and Makura. M and M. Mario and Mario. Seems like they hate any new technologies or ideas getting into Gensokyo. So far, they tried to take away Utsuo's power or nuclear fusion and attack Notori's Bazaar and stuff like that. With brute force. How awful. Obviously, we tried to track them down, but without much luck. Till just now, anyway, when they suddenly just started appearing in the shrine in the village. Now I see. That explains your surprise. Take it you know very little about your enemy. Pretty much. We've only ever fought Meko so far. But we are learning more about them, little by little. First of all, it sounds like they're both yokai originally from the outside world. That probably explains why they hate technology so much. Plus, they have the power to mess with people's dreams. Before, they used to help us resolve incidents by showing up in our dreams, but we eventually reached a point of irreconcilable differences and had a falling out. Oh gosh, what a surprising story. Alright, we never told any of you this. We never told any of you this either, Kogasa. The fact is that we don't know anything more than that. Still have no idea why the sheep was showing up. It really worries me. Until now, they've always had a clear target they were attacking, but this time they just stared at us in silence. And you said the ones found in the human village were just hiding in dark corners too? So they're just sitting there, not doing anything? I think they're up to no good. Reasonable guess, but we haven't seen enough of them to say for sure. Best case, this is the worst that happens, but I wouldn't count on it. Yes, I agree. Quite a long face. Stomachache? No, my stomach's fine. I've just got a bad feeling about this. You said hello there, and I've got a bad feeling about this in the same part. How do I put this? It's like there's something sinister in the air. Yeah, be a little more specific, or are you, like, literally picking up evil radio waves? If I could do an Obi-Wan impression, I would try, but at this point, whatever. This is simply Lady Shinki's divine intuition. I agree, though. The whole situation makes me concerned as well. Why is that? From what you've said, this Makura Muatari is likely acting based on some ideal of hers. Very much doubt a yokai like that would send our minions here without a plan. Yeah, up until now, you've always had some dirty trick up our sleeve. I think it's only natural to be worried, but at least this time we were lucky enough to notice beforehand. The best bet at this point is to be ready for anything. For our part, we'll speak with the Tango and ask them to tighten their security. And I'll return to the village and gather up eyewitness reports. You don't visit with the underworld, yokai. Don't forget us. We can talk to the humans who come to the temple and see what the word on the street is. This wasn't the best time to visit, was it? I'd hate to get in the way. Do you think there's any way we could help? This is Gensokyo's problem. You don't need to worry about it. You're God, so I'm sure you're already busy enough with Makai. Thank you, Suoko, but I'm worried about the people here. Oh, I know. I can just extend my vacation here a bit. What do you mean, extend it? It means she wants to be on standby to help out at a moment's notice. But on that note, what about your job in Makai? I'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll just make a body double to handle the simple tasks. Sounds a little fishy to me, but if you want to help, then you're always welcome. In any case, I'd love to have you stop by the temple today. We don't have much to offer you, but you're very welcome. Oh, I've always wanted to try a meal made from only tofu. Anyway, we're finally getting somewhere with the whole Meko thing. This time, let's make sure we catch her and drag this Makura lady out of hiding. Yeah, I don't care what she's planning. We'll be ready for her. We resolved all the other incidents so far, but this will be no different. Sheep familiars continued to be found all across Gensokyo. Sheep shadows simply lurked out of view, waiting. While it was an eerie sight, they never initiated any form of hostile action. However, the incident was secretly unfolding. In a place of respite, a repository for people's thoughts and feelings. In the human's dreams. Checkered cookie. Right. You're an item, aren't you? Why are you all the way over here, Reimu? There he is, Genji-san! Movement +2 sets unit weapon air Krang ranks to A. Here we go. He is in his rightful place. Okay, what are you doing, formation? What? Remember when I played the chapter with Kogasu? I was like, I'll use the 3 fairies as a thumbnail because I'm never going to use them again unless the game made me. Now the game's making me. Right, well, I actually finished a chapter in one part, which I guess I did not too long ago. The next part, do the next chapter, bye.